What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna let you know the secret on advancing in boot camp. If you're already in E3, this video doesn't apply to you at all. So if you're going in as an E1, E2, there's this thing called depth advancement. That's personally how I got to E2. There's no reason anyone should be an E1 in the Navy. If you're an E1, you fucked up, because that's your fault. There should be no E1s in the Navy. They give you a free rank starting with boot camp. Alright, so first thing is when you dep in, they should give you that little dep starter guide that says all the rank and terminology. That's the first thing you need to study when you get to boot camp, because the first week you're going to take a test, the dep advancement test. If you pass that test, you are now eligible for advancement in boot camp. If you don't pass that test, you just screwed yourself, right? So if you want to check out this video, right here, it'll show the rank structure so you can remember that. Terminology, just go ahead and look up in that start manual they gave you to look for the terminology. So the next thing is you are going to have to pass your swim. This is required. Pass your swim right off the bat too. No failing and then going to swim lessons doing that. So if you need to know how to swim, go up to that YouTube search bar and type how to doggy paddle, how to breaststroke, how to freestyle, and how to backstroke. Just find one that works for you. Go to a community pool. It's really not that hard. I don't understand why people go to boot camp not knowing how to swim. Getting into a community pool is probably about $7, right? So there is no excuse. Your swim lesson is just you jumping off a 10-foot tower, diving into like a 12-foot, 16-foot pool, coming up, and you just swim to the other end, any stroke, and you pass. The next thing you're gonna have to do is to pass all your tests. There's 3 tests during Navy boot camp, and it's going to be over naval history. That they're going to give you the book during boot camp, so that you can only study in boot camp, really. And it's going to do a lot with chain of command and just ships in the Navy and the wars and all that. And last but not least, the final thing to see if you advance in boot camp is to pass your PFA. Passing your PFA means your push-up, sit-up, and run time are good enough for a satisfactory in your age group. If you don't know that, you can Google PFA standards for Navy and look what you have to be at, but that's what you have to do if you want to advance. Now, there is one other way to advance in boot camp. Your chief is eligible to advance, I think like 5 or 7 people from your division. So this is where getting a job comes into play. I made a video saying how to survive Navy boot camp or how to beat Navy boot camp, and it says lay under the radar. If you're trying to promote and you can't pass your dep test, you already failed your dep test, and might as well get a job and try to promote that way. Because at the end of boot camp, chief's gonna promote like 5 people, and with that, don't just be like the garbage guy, because they're not going to promote that guy. They're going to promote like the A-Rock, RPOC, MA, stuff like that. So if you can't swim and you're fucked, go get a job and promote that way. There should be no E1s in the Navy, and if you're an E1 watching this, you fucked up. New videos every Monday, Thursday, Saturday, regular upload schedule, even though I said that the last 5 videos, and I'll see you. We're like, yo, let us get a room together. So we found this empty room on the 2nd floor, and we both moved in. And we opened the refrigerator, and there's this fish.